Bonaduce, life coach. Hey. Danny Bonaduce, life coach.
All right, call the life coach right now. Here's my phone number, 1-800-252-1025. Or email us, and I say this a lot because we love your emails. We get them 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Here's the email address, lifecoach@KZOK. Life Coach brought to you by Goldberg Jones, Divorce for Men. Call 1-800-DIVORCE. Let's talk to Michael in our favorite city, Puyallup. What's up, Michael?
Hello.
Hello. What can I do for you, man?
Just calling because I have a situation that I need a second opinion on.
Well, that's what I'm doing here, man.
All right. So I'm just going to tell you more about it. 3 years ago, I had a girlfriend, and we were hitting it off really well. It was all sparking and whatnot. And then she had to move to Virginia across the country.
Right.
She's back now, and she's visiting for a while, maybe staying indefinitely. And I'm wondering how I should handle it.
How long was she gone?
3 years.
All right. So, do you care that she was in all sorts of other relationships while she was gone? Is that a thing that's going to bother you?
No.
Good. Here's what I'm going to say to you, Michael, and it's follow your gut on this. And don't go, he's comping out, follow my guts. What kind of advice is that, douche, man? Well, I will tell you. Follow your gut on this. If she is, how interesting is she to you?
She is very interesting. I haven't really had a spark like that, and I've dated around quite a bit, and this is kind of it was a first for me, and it stopped everything in its tracks. You know what I mean?
How old are you, Michael?
I'm 23.
Yeah, it's a first for you. Can I be honest with you? That's not on my radar of things I have to take into consideration. The fact that she was a first for you and a first love. You really don't bet on your first love. It's really going to go south on you sooner or later. But she's been gone. In your estimation, in your eyes, she's kind of the perfect girl. Is she interested in continuing a relationship with you?
I'm not sure.
Have you seen her?
We had a conversation. I have. We had a conversation about it. And, just talked about how much we cared about each other. And that didn't seem, like it was going to be very nice, but at the same time... what do you mean? You were talking about how much you used to care for each other and you didn't think that was going to go well? Well, no, not necessarily. We were talking about how we care about each other at that moment.
All right.
Still. Because I moved away to England. I came back.
Good for you, by the way. I'm glad you've seen the world. That's a big deal. Here's what I want you to do, Michael, and it's real easy. I want you to do absolutely everything. Hey, I want you to pursue that girl while you're pursuing other girls, while you're pursuing college. The whole, I don't even know what this expression means, but the world is your oyster, man. And the only thing that stops it from being just fantastic is if you, A, play wrong, and B, start weeding out some of the things that make your life so awesome. If you start thinking, I'm going to get all sad about this girl, and I'm going to put my full focus on this one girl. No. Michael, lots of girls for you. Lots of girls. Are you going to college?
I'm not yet.
Okay, are you going to go to college?
I was thinking about it. I just traveled mostly first.
Okay, that's by the way, as long as you really do go back to college, I recommend. I think that's so cool to have. As long as you promise you're going to go back to college, I think that is great. I look at college as a girl stew. It's just all girls all the time, all looks, all sizes. So if you like this girl best, focus on her, but don't push anybody away. Don't go, I can't, I'm in love with another woman. I want you to play it as if you were a single man. Pursue her, but pursue others and other interests as well. And then graduate college with a 4.0, and you'll make me really proud. So go play whatever field you're in, Mike, and that's my answer. Play it. Good luck, buddy.
There's still time to call the Life Coach at 800-252-1025. Any kind of problem, Danny is here to help.
Don't you wish that your life was that? Hey, Danny, or everybody, here's my problem. I'm 20. I'm probably ridiculously handsome. I'm going to go to college. I got this girl. I got that girl. Michael, do everything.
And I'm tall.
It's a great life. Have at it.
Ghost in Lakewood, you're on with the Life Coach.
Hey, Danny, I was calling to tell you that I don't know what I should do. My girlfriend's pregnant. I'm underage. I'm under legal age anyway. And I don't know if I even want a kid. You
don't. I'm just gonna tell me how this conversation is going. What does she want to do?
She doesn't want an abortion.
She doesn't want an abortion.
No.
There's a million other things that she can do. Or at least 4 besides have an abortion, because. If you're too young to do it, and I would never, ever recommend abortion as a form of birth control. Here, quick, have a birth. You got pregnant, it's no big deal. It's a huge deal, and you need to do things about it. But let's find out, I'm telling you. So when you say to me, I'm not sure I want a baby right now, that's code for I don't want a baby right now, right?
Right.
All right. So what are the conversations you've had with her?
We just recently found this out, like, just last week, and we haven't really, like, said anything to anyone or anything. We've just kept it personal. We've only, we've laid out some of the options, and I don't know. I just don't know how I would feel about it, All
right, well, I will tell you this. How old is she?
We're both 17.
Okay, here's my money on this. If I have to bet on what's going to happen, I feel bad saying it. She's not having a baby. She's not going to go through with this pregnancy. Every teenage girl, because you got to remember, as old as this guy is, just kind of like your dad says to you, I was a teenager once too. I was a teenager once too, and I watched all my friends in high school going through this and nightmare, and they'd all say, I can't, I'm a Christian, I can't possibly do this, and then they all had an abortion. Now, I am not recommending that. She could have it and give it up for adoption if you two are too young, which you are. But have you talked to her family about it? Is anybody talking to her family about it?
Oh, no. Both of her parents actually died not that long ago.
I'm terribly sorry to hear that. You know what? I personally feel that she should not try and raise a child, but you don't even have parents, the grandparents, to help you out. Every young girl that decides I'm going to have a baby has the grandparents, and they're really, really helpful, man. I'm going to let you tell you, I think you're way too young to have a baby. I don't think you want to have a baby. If there's someone if I'm not thinking of one, tell me. She can have an abortion. She can give it to for adoption, or she can have it and try and raise it with no parents at home to help her out. Is there something I'm missing besides those
parents.
three? His parents. Is there anything else I'm missing? All right, for the little while, if there's some adult that you trust besides me, and I really do appreciate that you trust me, I want you to talk to them, but I want you to think either way. I want you to think as far as I'm concerned, there's two options at your age, two good options. Have it and give it up for adoption, have an abortion. I can't recommend in all good conscience have an abortion, although I don't know why I can't, but I can't. But I think you're too young to have a baby, Ghost, okay?
Thank you.
And I think whatever you do, if you want to call me back and go, this is what I did, Danny, are we still pals? The answer is absolutely yes. Whatever you do, buddy, it's the right decision, okay?
All right. Thank you, man.
No problem, buddy. I appreciate that. I can tell that kid listens to me when I talk.
Yeah.
I like that about Ghost.
17.
17. You know what? You put their ages together, I'm still 20 years older than they are. You're young, man. Oh, God. Well, I did say you can have it and give it up for adoption. It's the end of your life as you know it right now.
Tummy in Port Orchard. You're on with Danny Bonaduce, life coach.
Is your name Tummy?
Hey, Danny, how you doing, brother?
It's good. What's up, man?
Hey, I appreciate your wisdom and overcoming spirit. You've been to hell and back.
Yes, I have.
I lost my boy in November.
Of last year?
Yeah.
I'm really sorry, man. I am really sorry.
He was in age, but I just want to get your recommendation on how to overcome.
How did he die?
Overdose.
All right. Can I do one thing? Is your name Tummy? Am I saying that right?
Yeah.
All right. If you don't mind, Tummy, can I use it? I get these calls every day. How can I get somebody off drugs? What should I do about my mother's on drugs? Somebody I know is on drugs. I'm on drugs. Tummy's son died. People really died. People you know, people who listen to the show, people who call this show. If you're thinking, I got a good idea. These Oxycontins I've been taking, they're awful expensive. I think I'm going to go take some heroin right now. Whatever you can do to not let this happen to you, the poor pain that my friend Tummy must be in. You're not supposed to outlive your kids, man. So if you get a chance to choose not to take drugs, please choose not to take drugs. All right, now what is your question for me, Tummy?
What do you recommend to overcome this stuff?
I will tell you this, and a girl wrote me a letter. I should have brought it in. It was just riveting. She was talking about killing herself, and she wanted to know why I didn't choose to kill myself, and how'd you go on? And I said, I could do all sorts of flowery words here, and I could tell you all fascinating stuff, but the answer is time. I don't think, outliving your own kids, that's one that I don't expect to experience, man. So I can't say, hey, when this happened to me, which usually with Life Coach, I can. I can't get your pain, but I can promise you this. This is two things. One, outlive it. Give it another year. Give it 3 years. Life goes on. You sound like you're still a young man. How old are you?
60.
60. Yeah, there's the right there. It's just A, outlive this, and B, you ever been to a support group?
No.
They have grief counseling that you just go on the internet. You good with the internet?
Yeah, oh yeah.
I'm not. My wife so has to do this for me. But there are all sorts of people who it'll be specifically a group you can go to, parents who outlived their children. And I think you should go talk to other people that are in this exact same boat. And most of them, it's motorcycle accidents and drugs. You're gonna have a lot in common with these people, and you're gonna meet a lot of people that are, dealing with the same grief. And the next thing you will do is you're going to find yourself patting some mom on the back and saying, it's okay, lady. You know what? You're going to get to be of service to somebody. So that's my recommendation, is go to some grief counseling specifically of parents who outlive their kids, and you'll find yourself being like really helpful to somebody else. So God bless you. And thank you very much for the phone call, Tommy. Wow.
It's a tough one.
So should I have an abortion or my kid's dead? Jeez Louise, that was a rough little walk.
And that's why you are here to help.
That is why I'm the life coach.
Antonio in Seattle, you're on with Danny.
Hey, Antonio.
Hey, how you doing, Danny?
All good. What's up?
All right, man. Mine's not as devastating as the ones you just did.
We'll see.
Listen, man. I'm 45. Just got a divorce. The ink's not even dry, and I met the girl of my dreams. Now, obviously, all my buds, whatever, they're like, "Hey, man, you just the ink's not even dry. You got to get out there. You got to do your thing."
No,
I'm like,
your friends are jealous, man. Your friends are they're with the same girl they were with last year, the year before that, 10 years. You got a new girl in your life. The best part about divorce, because they suck, man. I've been through them, bunches of them. The best part is you get to meet somebody for the first time. I was married to one of those women 17 years, man. And you got a new girl, and everything seems rosy. I'm not sure she's really the right thing for you. It's awful fast. So what? Who cares about any of that? Your friends are wrong. She makes you feel better. So if your question is it too soon? And I believe that's your question, right, Antonio?
That's pretty much it, yeah.
No, it's a little bit too soon if you're still legally married. You're actually divorced. You're fine. I think this is the absolute right way. Else, I always say that. What is that saying? The best way to get over somebody is to get under somebody else. You go and ride this out and have it. And by the way, if your friend's right and she's not the girl for you, you'll know in a year and a half. No, you go have fun, Antonio. You're all good.
Just don't get married.
Right. Just don't get married and don't get pregnant. And don't take drugs. That is all the time we have for Life Coach. I really do appreciate your phone calls and your emails and all that stuff. Thank you so much. Life Coach brought to you by Goldberg Jones, Divorce Men. Call 1-800-DIVORCE.